Hello, everyone. It's Cheryl Fight taking over and presenting the CAHPS survey questions. Thanks for joining me today while we continue the discussion about the survey questions. This is part 7 of this series. Today, we're going to talk about 2 questions. And the first one is number 14. How often did the hospice team listen carefully to you when you talked with them about problems with your family members' hospice care? And number 35, while your family member was in hospice care, how often did the hospice team listen carefully to you? Remember, we always want these questions answered always. As previously taught, it's all about the perception of the care provided, and compassion is the key. Now let's talk about best practices, which were also discussed in last week's session. I'm just adding a little. You want to allow the patient and caregiver to speak and don't interrupt. Interruptions may make them feel as though you're in a hurry and you don't care or you don't want to hear what they have to say. And it limits your ability to understand their personal situation. Ask those open-ended questions. You want them to expand on what we're asking, so that you can have a deeper understanding and share that with the team. Practice those active listening skills. Give them your undivided attention and acknowledge what they're saying with a nod. Speak to them directly. Turn off all of your devices to avoid any distractions and listen to their body language. Show them that you're listening. Use your own body language and gestures to show that you're engaged. Lean forward, nod occasionally, and smile. Don't ever be afraid to smile. Provide feedback. As a listener, your role is to understand what's being said and to ask those questions. Reflect what is being said by paraphrasing. Use something like, "What I'm hearing you say is," or "sounds like you're saying that." Clarify what you heard periodically by paraphrasing. But most of all, sit down and take your time. These 2 actions alone lets them know that you are committed and that you're totally in. There was a study a few years ago on physician making patient visits while sitting and while standing. It was discovered that patients felt the physician stayed longer when they sat down. And they had actually spent the same amount of time in the room. So sit down, talk with the patient and caregiver at eye level, take your time. Again, this lets them know that you're committed. That's it for today, guys. And as always, thank you for all that you do each and every day. Take care.